I can't even make it to the boss anymore. Hello everybody, welcome back to Creative Gaming. In the last episode I rolled a 3, which made me return to Latria for its second level. My journey through the level went fine, but I kinda hit a roadblock with its bosses, the Maneaters. Alright, I raised a couple of soul levels. I couldn't really upgrade my weapons because I haven't unlocked the appropriate levels, but I'm refreshed. I haven't played this game in a week or so. I'm cool, I'm collected, so let's try this again. This is one of those fights that's very variable, in the sense that in one playthrough you might beat them without too much trouble, but then in another playthrough you can struggle as hell. Alright, so I'm not starting off too well, my rolls aren't timed right. I do believe there is an element of luck in this battle. Ideally you want to kill the first Maneater before the second one shows up, but that's pretty difficult to do unless you can get your character overpowered. Fighting one Maneater at a time is manageable, but when you have two to deal with, it really turns into a shit show. Like this right here, I just got gored off the platform. Alright, pretty rough start. This is one of the last bosses I usually tackle when I do a normal playthrough of this game, just because of how stressful this boss battle is. Ah, god damn it. I'm supposed to be playing better right now, not worse. I'm at the Mind Flayer again. Oh great, it's just spamming Soul Arrow over and over. One shot takes out like 75% of my total hit points. Ah, shit. He's got me again. Oh, F you. That was a load of crap. I'm hitting the bullshit button.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
I can't even make it to the boss anymore. I'm timing my hits carefully because if you hit him while he's reacting to your attack, he can't get you when he's not stunned anymore. I'll try fire again. Now, one of my mistakes here is I should be targeting the tail. He takes more damage when you directly hit his tail. But after a few hits it falls off, so he doesn't have that weakness anymore. There we go. But still, I'm not doing a ton of damage. Although I hate this fight, but the setting is pretty cool. Being on this structure, you can see lightning in the distance, that's a nice touch. The Maneaters fly away and you just see their silhouettes. It kinda has that creepy Batman Gotham style vibe. After the Maneaters kill you a couple of times, you start to realize what you're up against and you get more nervous. Another one of my mistakes here is attacking it face to face. You probably want to get him from the side or behind. Now the second Maneater is here. I was only able to get the first one to half energy. I'm kinda doing well, although this battle is dragging a bit. I need to get rid of one of them. And I got comboed. Now I'm being more careful in targeting its tail. Oh, I got a nice combo in there. Damn, you want to attack it before it unleashes its poison. And comboed again. Alright, screw this crap. I'm gonna use my cheat.
No such luck, buddy boy. You already used your cheat.
What?
Valley of Defilement, remember?
Damn it. You mean I've pretty much exhausted all my options? I have to get past this boss or this challenge run will be over.
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
Oh, frig, I was doing well there. I was really piling on the damage. Practice makes perfect. I seem to be doing a little better. Got him down to past half, but it still puts me in a long battle against 2. Can I hit him through the fire pit? No, of course not. You've probably seen this type of boss fight in other Souls games, but this iteration is the worst version. No, I was doing well.
Bullshit level, DEFCON 5. Warning, warning, bullshit alert.
I fucking hate this shit.
Uh-oh, he's losing his speech. That's not good.
Alright, I'm sorry folks. I guess I've reached the end of this challenge run.
Dylan, isn't this your season finale? You quit in the middle of the episode. What are you gonna do now, Dylan? What are you gonna do now?
Season finale. Oh, it's episode 20. I guess it is, isn't it?
You got nothing prepared, do you?
Well, of course I'm prepared. I'm Dylan Evers. I'm ready for anything. What am I gonna do? Alright, I think I'm just gonna wing it. It's sad that I had to quit this challenge run, though it's the friggin' Maneaters. I don't think too many people will blame me. But you know what, let's just have some fun. I failed the challenge, the pressure's off, but I'm still in the mood to play some Demon Souls. So let's pretend that I did beat the Maneaters, or that I had a cheat I could use. Let's roll the die just for fun and see what possible level I could have gotten next. I roll a 6. 6 is my wild card. Oh gosh. So I could have chosen whatever level I wanted. Where was that roll when I needed it? So I probably would have chosen the level in Boletaria, which is a good early level to play through. So let's play this level. But you know, this entire year I never rolled a wild in any of my playthroughs.
Well, you did in Mega Man 3.
Well, yeah, but that was during the Doc Robot levels. It doesn't really matter what order you do those levels in. So this second level of Boletaria is pretty straightforward, just crossing several bridges, with a fire-breathing dragon setting everything on fire. Having beaten the first levels of Latria and Shrine of Storms, by now I'm a bit overpowered for this level. That reminds me, since this red dragon is here now, he's probably gone from that first area. Wait a minute, he's still here? I thought he would leave after I get to the bridge in that second level. Alright, we might as well just get past these bridges. It's been quite a first year of creative gaming, right Negativu? I started with Mega Man X Challenge, rolling a die for the levels. Then I rolled dice to create my party in the original Final Fantasy. It's impressive to watch this big dragon attack the bridge, pretty scary. Oh, there's a catalyst here too. Had I rolled this level early, I could have gotten access to magic as well. You can run through this second bridge, but there is also a path underneath worth exploring. I then started a Zelda Breath of the Wild challenge, which is still ongoing. Then I did Mega Man 2, started a Dragon Quest III HD 2D challenge, which is still ongoing. Merchant here. Oh, he sells the Claymore. I read somewhere that the Claymore is pretty effective against the Maneaters, but with the levels I unlocked, I couldn't get one. Again, you have to be careful with these bridges. Time your runs between the dragons passing. It actually is possible to kill these dragons, but it's one of the longest, most boring endeavors ever. You can use a bow and arrows, but you would need between 200 and 300 arrows, if not more. You have to position yourself right and hit the dragon once it passes by. Ah, now I remember. That first level of Boletaria, you can fire a few arrows at the dragon, and if you do that, it eventually flies away. I forgot about that. I said in a previous video that the Valley of Defilement was the most useless level to visit in terms of items. It does have a few important things though. The best items actually are the boss souls. When you beat the bosses, you get their souls, and you can actually get useful spells like Poison Cloud, Acid Cloud, and Death Cloud. You can actually poison the dragon here, which chips away at its health, so that, combined with arrows, you can take down the dragon, but it still takes a considerable amount of time. Now I get to probably the most iconic boss of Demon Souls, the Tower Knight. This is a pretty cool introduction. It's definitely intimidating. You see this huge iron giant clad in armor, a fat official, and a few archers perched above. As you enter the arena, you're face to face right away with the boss. Now, if you attempt to fight him right away, you'll have a bunch of arrows targeted at you. Again, it's best to use your brain. It's best to get past the giant, then take care of the other enemies involved in this boss fight. Tower Knight can throw a sword of light in your direction, so you have to be mindful of that. This is one of the things I love about Demon Souls. A few of the boss fights have an explorable arena, where you don't have to constantly be spammed by the boss. I find as the Souls series went on, the boss fights turned more and more into aggressive spamming combo attacks that you had to roll a number of times to avoid, and hope that you have enough stamina left to get one swing in. But the bosses in this game feel more diversified to me. You never know what to expect. You sometimes have pillars and a safe spot, and you can observe the boss's behavior. Whereas, as the series went, the bosses are constantly on your ass and it becomes a rolling orgy, with variations here and there. But in all of the Souls games, the bosses usually have a cool look and interesting lore behind them. The Tower Knight fight is a bit similar in concept to the Adjudicator, in the sense that you attack it and you don't cause a lot of damage. You attack its feet, but the damage is very minor. You eventually see blue lights coming out of its feet, and it clicks in your mind that you're onto something. As you do this to both its feet, Tower Knight eventually collapses on its back and you can go attack its head, which deals considerably more damage. This is a very cool boss fight, probably the coolest in the game, and it's very satisfying to win. It's no surprise that this boss is kind of the commercial for this game. Alright, so this level was just me having a little bit of fun, post-rage quitting. But if any of you want to attempt this challenge, there is one final thing that I should explain that I didn't explain before. You might be wondering, what is the goal of this challenge? Do I have to beat every single level? And the answer to that is no. The final boss, King Alant, is actually in the last level of Boletaria. So it sounds like if you roll a 1 3 times, you could go to the final boss and win, right? Well, not exactly. There is one catch. After you beat Tower Knight here, there is a fog door. You can't proceed to the next level yet. You have to beat one of the archdemons, that is, the last boss in any one of the other levels. So to beat an entire level, you would have to roll the die to that level 3 times total. After you beat an archdemon, if you're lucky enough to roll 1 a couple of times, that would take you to the end. If I ever do a Demon Souls challenged run again, I might consider rolling 2 dice instead of 1. I would choose one of the 2 levels I roll. I found rolling just 1 die a little strict. That won't be for some time though, unless viewers really want to see that. I would love to talk about some of the other levels and bosses. I do love this game, although it kicks my ass. Well, I guess that about sums it up. Got anything to add, Negativo?
Worst season finale since Dexter?
Oh, come on, Cat. It wasn't that bad. Enjoy the rest of the year, folks, and we'll hopefully be back for a second season. I have many more game challenge ideas. Show your support, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and keep gaming, everyone.